All right, members of the culture. I am Ra, and you are here. So is Logan. All right, wanted to talk to you about something that absolutely has nothing to do with Logan, although he's awesome, and I wanted to just get him in the shot. I'm sure if you've been to the page, and if you haven't been to the Great Rob Forever on Facebook, and you hadn't been there on YouTube and elsewhere, why haven't you? What are you doing with your life? You need to go do it. Check it out. A lot of cool stuff there. But nonetheless, I just did a post about peace. So behind me, you can't tell because Logan's in the way, but there are, excuse me, there are a lot of awesome figures. I'm gonna move him for just a second. Pardon me, Logan. I'll put you back. A lot, that right there. There's a post I did about peace. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what peace looks like to a collector. Yes, Lord, it does. And those of you that collect understand what I'm saying. You know that there's just a piece that collecting brings to you. Shout out to all my Lego people that may be in here too. I know they understand it. There's a piece that Lego building Legos brings to them, so I dig it. Man, that Wolverine's so bad. Shout out Sideshow Collectibles, awesome figures. But nonetheless, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was I never, I said shout out to Matt Shackman for respecting Galactus and what he did in Fantastic Four First Steps. Um, I would like to shout out James Gunn for what he did with Superman. Absolutely. Now that I've had a chance to sit back, think about it, both movies, I love both of them, right? And it's so hard to say I'm a Galactus, Stan or Mark or whatever you want to call it. That's my favorite character of all time. Obviously, Wolverine's my favorite X-Men. So as long as you don't mess them up, you'll kind of have me hooked anyway. But I liked Fantastic Four. I mean, I loved it, really, to be honest with you. Um, but I like Superman too. I know some people. I've read some reviews where maybe they just didn't dig Superman, and that's fine. We're all different people, and you may not have dug Superman for whatever the reason. That's cool. You're entitled to your opinion. That's why I said, this dialogue that we have, as long as it's healthy and respectful, we should always have it, man. You know, so we can talk about things. Maybe I see something a different way that you did. I catch something you didn't catch, or vice versa when it comes to watching a movie, or we're talking about a figure, or in the hobby, just the culture in general. But when it comes to movies, yeah, we should be able to share our opinions respectfully. And there's a lot of things about Superman. I enjoyed it. I mean, I like the pacing. I mean, James Gunn knows what he's doing. Let me be clear on that. But I like the pacing. I didn't think it was overly funny. I think the jokes hit at the right time. It wasn't too much. Um, I think he kind of worked his magic with it. Shout out David Corn Sweat. I had my reservations because Henry Cavill's my Superman, but excuse me, but David Corn Sweat did a great job as Superman and as Clark Kent. He really did. So I had to give him his props and give that man his flowers. He did a great job. Um, Nathan Fillion, man, way to bring Guy Gardner to life. I mean, and to not change it, to have him be the asshole that he is with that ridiculous haircut. It's just it was just great. And the unsung hero, man, Mr. Terrific, chef's kiss. I love Mr. Terrific. I think he stole every scene he was in. I want to see some more of him, just like we're going to see a spinoff with Green Lantern, with Aaron Pierre and Guy Gardner. And I mean, I want to see stuff. I want to, you've seen Guy Gardner and Peacemaker. I hope that they can find a way to use Mr. Terrific because he's nailing that. He's nailing that. He was great. But I like the pacing of Superman. Actually, I like the pacing of Superman. To me, it went by faster than how it's not. I mean, it went by faster than how it's listed. It doesn't feel. It's not a really long movie to me, but it moves to me. The pace never like crawled. There was like times where it slowed down, but for the most part, it just kept things moving. And the first 30 minutes was really going through. I love the fact that they didn't really give you an origin story, just like Fantastic Four didn't. They kind of just, hey, you know the characters, you know the history. We'll touch on it, but let's get right to the get to. And I really enjoyed um, the pacing. You know, so it moved at a good. I mean, it moved at a good pace. And although I love Fantastic Four, I think to a certain degree it had some times where I did like the movie, but there were some times where the pacing kind of slowed down, and instead of being like steady, it was like steady, then a little bit of a lull here, but still good. Whereas to me, Superman just kind of hit its stride, took off, and kept going. So I enjoyed it. Very comic book movie is what people were calling it. I liked it. I definitely can't wait to see the sequel. But shout out James Gunn. I enjoyed it. If I had to rate it, you guys know how, you know, I gave Fantastic Four a 9. I really liked Superman too. Lex Luthor was amazing. I knew Nicholas Hoult would he's a great actor. I knew he would do him justice. He was such a prick. Uh, made you hate him, so he did his job with a snarky attitude that's fitting. Like he did Lex Luthor. That was him. I mean Lex Luthor. That was him. 100%. Great job, Nicholas Hoult. Um, but if I had to rate it, uh, I'm I'm really I'm really tired. I mean, both of them to me, I would give Superman. I would say a 9. You know, I mean, I could say 8.5, whatever, but to me, no, it was a 9 for me. I enjoyed it. It was a 9 to me, just like Fantastic Four were. There was. Um, both movies I thoroughly enjoyed, hands down. Um, looking forward to whatever Kevin Feige is able to cook up next with that. I think he's working on X-Men. I think Blade is finally moving. So, hey, I'm good with that. And James Gunn, and James Gunn, we trust. He ain't letting us down with Peacemaker, and he hadn't let us down with Superman. So, I think he's earned our trust from the Guardians days and so forth. So, I'm looking forward to what he's able to bring. Kevin Feige, you've got to do justice for my guy right here. You got to do justice uh, for the Wolverine. He deserves it. So please do your due diligence and grant Wolverine justice. I would also like to say before I go, shout out to someone that was uh, I had a chance to interact with recently, and that's my main man Dave from Displaying Model Behavior. If you have not tuned into his channel, please make sure you're tuned into his channel. I came across his channel, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Really, really awesome channel. Good content. Dave's a great guy. Um, wonderful guy, actually. And so, shout out to him. I want to make sure I shouted him out in this video. I don't know if Dave, if you've seen Superman or Fantastic Four. I don't know how you felt. I don't believe I know, but I'll find out. I'll double check, right? So someone fact check me on that if he talked about those movies. But Dave, they're both good. I'm sure you both saw them over there and across the pond on the other side of the planet. But good guy, displaying model behavior. Check him out. Shout out to Clever's Multiverse, my guy Clever. Getting closer with these Transformers, man. Getting closer. Two more. Just two more, and then I can catch up to y'all with Devastator. But look, guys, I'm not gonna hold you. Just want to talk to you about peace, the movies, what's going on. I want you to know, man, I appreciate every one of you that tunes into this channel, everyone that follows me across Instagram, or whether you're with me on YouTube here or TikTok or whatever brought you to catch up with us. I mean, I'm really appreciative to all of the people that are members of this culture. I'm not just saying that. It's not just a catchphrase. I promise you, I mean that when I say without the culture, without y'all, we're nothing. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Until we meet again, as I say always, please continue to stay tuned. Please continue to stay collecting. And above all, to all of my collectors that seek peace, please continue on behalf of myself and my man Logan right here. Please continue to stay great. God bless you all, and I'll catch you all.